if there was ever a word to describe Kishimoto, it would be tease, because that's all he does now is tease us to the point where, we're kind of, you know, like, what the fuck? Hey guys, it's Taven91 right here, and yeah, I just wanted to start a review blog on Naruto Shippuden. This is probably like my first ever blog about a manga series. Um, but I wish I was able to start this, like, months ago and all that stuff, but I'm sorry guys. But anyways, Naruto Shippuden episode 564. Wow. This was a really, really interesting turn of events in the series, because we got to see Naruto and Killer Bee versus Toby, as he wants to be called now. It's not Madara anymore, it's Toby, strictly Toby, which is pretty odd, coming from the fact that he wanted to be Madara, but the real Madara has been brought back with Ito Tensei. Yeah, but besides that point, it's Toby, as he likes to be called, and the sixth path of the Jinchuriki. Yes, they're back in full badass, amazing condition. Side note, they have the Renegon and the Sharingan, which is pretty crazy too. But getting down to the point, it was a really great episode. I mean, we got to see, first off, the starting point, Naruto and Toby colliding heads. And what was kind of like interesting to me was that Toby tells Naruto that you could have done better than that, and I can easily, that he could easily, like, win through him. So this says that, a lot, because I mean, with Toby's, ability to phase through people, why didn't he do it? You get me? Like, he was just, he just let Naruto collide his head with Toby's head. And it's kind of funny because the mask didn't crack. And Toby later says that it's made for a special, is made from a special material strictly for war. So I guess that explains that. But just simple fact that, Toby was, Toby said that states that, he's not afraid to fight at all. He doesn't have to go ahead and, like, phase through people all the time. And I mean, back then that was probably his way of just joking around with people. I mean he probably didn't want to, like, get his hands dirty yet until now. But yeah, like I said, like, that was pretty interesting to see that. And another interesting thing was just, like, the way he just, like, laid back for a bit, and he let the Jinchuriki go ahead and fight, Naruto and Bee. That was really good. I mean, you got to see them in action from the 2 tails up to the 7. So that was really, really cool. I mean, it's kind of sad though that it's the Jinchuriki who are alive versus the Ito Jinchuriki. Is it's kind of sad seeing like that happen, but like, to me it's just really crazy. I was really mind blown by seeing this stuff. But the way Bee and Naruto worked as a team to take down. Well, not really take down, but just get into the mix with them was really really interesting. Um, they although like they're not showing any other sort of jutsu except B using his swords and Naruto spamming Rasengan like crazy as always. But I mean that's what's to be expected. I mean we don't know what's gonna happen until like the next issue comes out. Um, what I really want to talk about though is the way Kishimoto is able to just tease us. Like I said, like he is the biggest tease. Um, I mean, he showed us, a lot of different things, and he likes, I guess, to push our buttons, which is really good. I mean, that's what's to be expected from him. I have, nothing against him. I just like despise the fact that he does that, and I bet you any of you out there would agree with me. Let's get down to the fight between Naruto and the Jinchuriki. First off, Naruto B were tussling up against, the Mizukuge Jinchuriki, and we got to see, each and every one of their special powers. Naruto and B were coming at the Mizukuge, getting ready to stab. Well, B's getting ready to stab him with the sword, and Naruto, had his Rasengan ready, and Mizukuge like goes and he pops out, with this sort of mirror. And, at first it's like, whoa, what's going on right there? And you just see, like, another copy of Naruto and B come out that mirror. So I guess that's his special ability. I mean, it was really crazy because, I mean, another two forms of them come out and, like, they just collided together and this big explosion happens. Then you have the four-tail Jinchuriki. His special ability was was like these magma sort of balls, and he just like shot them out of nowhere. I mean, it's really funny because like when I saw this, I was just thinking Pokemon, 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 because that's what they all looked like to me. You have a mirror wall, then you have like like fireball or flamethrower in a sense, and then you have the six tails who is spamming like this bubble sort of beam. That's what it looked like. And when it came down to the seven and five tails, the seven tails, her ability I guess is this sort of sunshine sort of thing, it's almost like a solar flare. If you guys want to relate it to like Dragon Ball Z, you guys remember what solar flare was? That's what it looked like because it blinded. It tried to blind Naruto and B, and B goes and he says oh, because of my glasses or whatever, they're too dark for you. I can still see and whatnot. And Naruto replies, I can sense, your malice and, your hatred and all that stuff. So it didn't affect him at all. I mean, I would have thought, it's sort of a blinded Naruto, but Naruto was able to, recover from that really quick and stop the five tails from attacking him and the two tails from attacking B. In the two tails, she is also from the Cloud. Her name is Yugito, and her and I guess B know each other, but obviously she's dead. So I mean, it's kind of felt bad for the Hakabi because the Hakabi was sort of upset knowing that Yugito is right there, and her nails, I guess, just expanded. She looked like another to me, just by looking at her, I just thought instantly of like X-23, which is from X-Men, which is supposed to be like the copy of Wolverine, the female version of Wolverine. That's what it looked like. So it was kind of funny to me. Other than that, though, the biggest point came down to when Toby was just saying that he hates what's going on, and he despises all that stuff. And I guess he's trying to convince sort of Naruto and Beats sort of like give up because there's no point in them fighting. And I mean, it was kind of odd at first because I mean, why is he saying this stuff to them? And to me, it just makes me assume like so many things about Toby. I mean, could he have been good in one life, and I guess something happened to him and he ended up going to some sort of dark side? I don't know. There's so many speculations about this guy already, and just for the simple fact that he called himself, like I said, he called himself Madara, and then he went from call himself Madara to like back to Toby, and now he wants to consider himself to be no one because it's not important anymore. All of this, the whole Moon's Eye plan is important. So I mean, it's so many crazy twists and turns. And I think Toby's just this crazy schizo trying to go ahead and destroy people. But as you can see, like at one point, Toby's like giving this high and mighty speech about how he's tired, like he lived long enough to see the world the way it is, and he tells Naruto and B, how it's how he knows the pain that they felt growing up and all that stuff with Tailed Beast. And Naruto replies that it wasn't all that bad growing up with a Tailed Beast, and you get to see the QB, and the face on the QB was it looked like calm, like like Naruto reassured the QB that although it's been inside him since he was born, that it's not a burden at all, that it actually made him become a powerful warrior in a sense. And that the reassuring face on the QB, I mean, it looked really like, oh, I guess this is how you really feel about me. I was being a dick. I'm sorry. And that's what it looked like to me. And yeah, I mean, B did he gave him that little smirk as well. So I mean, B knows the same feeling that Naruto feels. And then we have Naruto giving a giant speech. Naruto saying that he's gonna rip that mask off, and Toby goes and he taps on his mask, and at that one point it looks like he was getting ready to take it off, and he goes to the last strip, and you're just like, okay, hopefully it's gonna happen. Next thing you know, Toby says, if you want me to take this mask off, next strip comes, you're gonna have to work for it. And this strip was really awesome because this page they showed the Jinchuriki, the Ito Jinchuriki I should say, sprouting a one tail. So I mean, shit is going to go down, which is really crazy, and that's what I'm gonna enjoy. And that was pretty much it. Hopefully Kishi stops becoming a tease, and he hopefully does something crazy. Hopefully it doesn't go back to the Madara versus the Kage fight. I mean, if it does, I have no problem with it. But other than that, this was a good episode to watch. And I'm going to be putting out a lot more reviews for Naruto. So if there's any Naruto fans out there, feel free to like this and subscribe to my channel because I will be putting out a lot more reviews on this. And just enjoy, guys. Hopefully all you had a good time. And before like I sort of end this video, I just wanted to sort of wonder what Itachi's up to. I mean, we haven't seen him yet, and hopefully he's on his way to fight Kabuto, or who knows, he might go ahead and he might help out Naruto and B. So we don't know. I mean, hopefully he shows up too. I mean Itachi is a badass, dead or alive. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So like I said, subscribe to my channel and like this video. Give me comments. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. I don't. Your voice helps me out. All right, so good night, everybody. Salute to you guys. Laters.